do.
What is that?
Caress Me Down by Sublime.
Okay. Yeah, I can hear it now.
Played it really slow.
Yeah, I can hear it now.
It's cool. Whatever, Richard.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Great Measures. My name is Richard. This is Judson.
Great Measures. You forgot to do that part the last time in the last video.
My bad.
I'm sure everybody was like, still, Richard. So they told me to say, what's the deal, Richard?
I broke the streak.
Man, you did. That's a heavy streak to break.
It is. It is. I ruined it.
And you ruined my streak too, and and the collateral damage of your forgetful.
I heard a noise, man.
You did hear a noise.
All right, I'm going to introduce you to a band today called Architects. The song is called Animals.
I hear noise.
Yeah.
Architects, Animals?
Yep. That's what we're going with today.
Well, I can't do anything about it now. It's
Right.
already decided.
Let's do it. All right, this is Animals by Architects. Ready to roll?
Yeah, Richard, yeah.
Do my best, but everything seems ominous. Not feeling blessed, quite the opposite. This shouldn't feel so monotonous. It never rains, but it pours. We're just a bunch of fucking animals, but we're afraid of the outcome. Don't cry to me, because the fiction that we're living in says I should pull the pin.
So, Architects are a British. I mean, they're classified as a metalcore band. I wouldn't really call this one a metalcore song. I would just call this like a post-rock. I don't know. They're from Brighton, East Sussex. Formed in 2004. They've been around for a while. Got quite an extensive catalog. Full disclosure, I mean, they're newer to my radar. I mean, I've been aware of them for a long time, but I've just never taken the time to listen to them.
Okay.
This, from what I've listened to so far in trying to figure out where to start with them, this was the this is like the best gateway song, I think, to them. Does that make sense? Because they do a lot of other stuff that's a little more chaotic and unorthodox. I think they've named one of their bigger influences this band called the Dillinger Escape Plan, which is
I think I've heard a little bit of them before.
Insane, chaotic mathcore, they've called it sometimes. Like
Mathcore? That's
yeah.
mathcore?
Yeah, there's all kinds of cores.
Yeah, I know, but I think I've heard some Dillinger Escape Plan before.
Okay. I've actually got them on the list to show you in the near future. But yeah, I'm trying to think of how to word this because I don't want to because I like this song. You know what I mean? And it's hard for me to admit that. It's really catchy, and it's such a separation from the other stuff I've heard from them that I also like. But
why did you pick this song?
just because it is
Catchy?
it's catchy and it's the gateway to it's a lot easier to digest this one as the introduction to this band. Does that make sense?
I guess. I think
I can just start ripping the Band-Aid off on some of this stuff.
You might as well start by now. Like I'm when it first happens, I'll hear it and I'm like, oh, they're singing normal. What's wrong with these idiots?
Yeah.
But I've been trained because of all this other singing that you got me listening to think that it's going to be some kind of heaviness or screaming. Right. It's not going to be the actual melody. And then I hear melody and I'm like,
Yeah.
grow up. But that's wrong. That's wrong of me, I'm playing a C sharp minor. Their chorus there, but they do something cool with it. That's the verses. Those are all cool. Or maybe that's not right. Right there. Anyway, whatever, Richard. But so many. I like their rhyme scheme in the beginning where they said something about ominous, monotonous. There's another one. But anyway, I have trouble with expletive.
Really?
I mean, unless it's being used in a literal sense. Otherwise,
Like the verb.
the verb,
Okay. Yeah.
doing it National Geographic, like they do it
Yeah.
on National Geographic. Shout out to whoever that is. Anyway, the song.
The Discovery Channel.
No, I'm talking about the song, like they do it on the
Yeah.
Discovery Channel.
Yeah.
Yeah. No way you get this.
It's Blue something.
Blue Man Group.
No, maybe not. Maybe I'm mixing it up with something else.
That's probably a Blue Man Group.
I don't know who it is.
They do that in the middle of their crazy show. Whatever, shout out to whoever that is. The expletive, yeah. So just using it as a placeholder, I mean, I have a problem with anybody. I don't say I have a problem with anybody. I just don't, it gets on my, it gnaws at me hearing like, or this effing and my effing this, you know. Just using.
How I talk all the time.
Yeah, huh?
It's pretty much how I talk all the time.
No, it's not. And sometimes maybe, but I mean, and everybody, you can't get away from it now because it's been programmed in us, one way or another.
Sure.
But it's a wasted word sometimes.
Yeah.
Because if you're not using the word to mean something, and it's just it's like an or
yeah.
You know, it drives me crazy, man. And it happens to be at the point where it's the catchy part of the chorus.
Yeah.
And I can't be like, and maybe they're referencing the old black and white movie that's in Home Alone, you know, you filthy animal. Maybe there's. I'm trying to give them.
Well, I think it's. I mean, it's such an emphatic statement, and then you add the expletive in there to give it a little more emphasis. But I could imagine this one is very popular for the crowd to sing and scream with.
Yeah, I know, and that's why I don't want to go too far, because I understand the usage of words for emphasis, you know, but I wonder if that's a young man's game. You understand?
Sure.
You know, one of the things about writing poetry is trying not to waste your words, is going through, and in fact there's a book, coming back to my teaching days, there's a book on style written by Shrunken White, and those of you they're a very famous book, and one of the chapters in it is omit needless words, and that's the only sentence in that chapter. You see what they're doing there?
Right, yeah.
So, yeah, I get it, you know, and it also, using the expletive also gives it the sentence, the rhythm, right?
Yeah, well, that plus I'm sure they're, you know, in order to match the time and the space that was allowed, you had to find something with 2 syllables in there.
There's a lot of 2-syllable words, man.
Right, but what else?
And one of them,
I mean, you can't say silly or.
No, I mean,
funny.
I'm not gonna
smelly.
I'm not gonna write. Could say smelly. I'm not gonna write there.
It's not gonna hit the same.
You smelly animals.
We're just a bunch of smelly animals. It's just not right. It makes you laugh.
Filthy animals. You know, I understand.
That may be the edited version. Is filthy.
Well, I like it better. I just don't, because filthy at least has meaning to it. You're filthy animals, you know? You're not clean animals. You're implying a lot more.
I see what you're saying.
And
I don't agree with you, but I see what
the
you're
effing
saying.
animals, we're not calling the animals anything. We're not
I think you're
modifying. No, I'm not. We're not modifying the animals into anything else. It's just you're animals, but you're effing animals. Like this effing water bottle right here, this effing sweatshirt. You know, if I say that about or you know your sweatshirt, you're not going to think that I'm condemning your sweatshirt. I'm just using it as a placeholder because I have a foul mouth and I'm just saying that. So it sounds like to me at first the dude just has a foul mouth and he just is saying that, rather than actually using your words that are allotted within your rhythm in order to boost your meaning more. You see what I mean? Sure. So it throws me off when I hear it. I have this conversation with a buddy of mine that I actually wrote a song with it's some years back. We played music for years together, never written a song together, and then we did, and wrote a good one. We thought we wrote a good one. And use the F word in it. But I don't want to explain the whole thing to you on how we were writing inverse sentences and stuff. But he made the comment. He's like, I've always wanted to put that word in the song and never been able to do it. And I finally just got to do it. Because for some, I'm not saying they're not serious songwriters, but I'm just saying for some people that try to be more storytelling or poetic in their thing, there's a thing about wasted words. Every word has to have it mean. It has to push your meaning push the meaning a little further towards the listener as to what it is, or to hide it a little more, or to mold it a little more. And so wasted words, just placeholder words, we don't do them. You don't do them. It's you're wasting a place. And for it to be in the chorus, I don't know. My buddy always used to say that, I'm not going to write lyrics the way that I talk, because they're musical, they're lyrical, and I mean, leave that up to the rappers. I should have said that last part. That was rude. I wasn't.
No, like I said, this was just a basic.
And my mom would be really mad at me if I sang along with this in the car with her,
This is just a basic introduction. There's a lot more to this band.
Well, so far, I think they're rabble rousers.
Okay.
They're causing trouble.
Okay.
They're causing trouble.
I got you.
Using foul language. Mm-hmm.
Starting fights.
Starting fights.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about everything's hopeless. Mm-hmm. Might as well just pull the pin. What does the pin think? I mean, is it that easy? You're just gonna blow everything up? Where'd you get the grenade from, kid? Now don't end this yet. We still got more to talk about. No, you can't. Nope. You can blow everything up.
I'm just gonna let you go. Go ahead.
No, come on, man. Like, what do you think? I mean, you just think you're just like whatever, it's just a regular song, introduction, just shut up and move on.
That's how I feel about it, yeah.
It does bother you a little bit that they stay on that one a lot.
Yes, but I am opening my mind, and
that effing note just gets in my effing nerves every effing second.
I'm trying to expand. I've talked about it a couple times in recent videos. There are certain bands out there that I have, for whatever reason and no specific reason, that I've slept on that I shouldn't have been. Architects is one of those bands. I mean, this is by far the most popular song that they have. But there's this thing in my brain.
Oh, the medulla oblongata.
Makes you ornery. That when a band has a certain name, I immediately discredit and disregard that band and never listen to them.
You don't like the band name Architects?
It's just I don't not like it. That's the whole point. It's just something about the name. Just never. I don't know. I guess my brain has to be drawn to a name.
It's got to be something like putrid vasectomy.
Yeah, exactly. No, but I'm going to show you a couple more.
Gorge on my
in the
innards.
coming days that are bands with, different names, or there's a certain band member attached to them from maybe another band or another project or something that my brain has this mechanism in it that just writes things off. Mm-hmm. And I don't know why, and I'm learning how much of a moron I am.
You're a closed-minded bastard. That's the problem.
Yes.
Yeah.
So much.
It's called a closed-minded bastard.
I was listening to another song last night, Bob, and I think we're actually going to do them with our next video, but I texted my youngest brother and I was like, I think the text said, I have been sleeping on this thing my entire life and I am an idiot. And I think I said, this shit goes hard. And I don't know why I never listened to it.
Where are they from?
The next one?
America?
Either America or Canada.
Maybe you're just prejudiced
And
against
we've
other
done
cultures.
some familiar things to this next band, or the next band. I mean, Architects is the same way. And there's something about me too that...
Shout out to the Kingdom, by the way.
Shout out to the Kingdom. There's something about me as well that if I think...
Excuse me.
Or if my brain thinks that this band is... Like, they're too popular for me to listen to.
Oh, yeah, I got that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and it's
that.
so stupid.
Yeah, I
Because
get
there's actually good stuff out there that's really popular.
I got that. Yeah, I got
Architects is one of those. Like they you know, when they're coming out with new music, like all the metal publications are just pushing it and promoting it, and I'll write it off.
Yeah, I do. I tend to try to be an elitist.
And I hate that about myself.
I don't. I mean, you find cool stuff, and then
Yeah, you find cool stuff by digging, but you don't hear, or I don't hear a lot of good stuff by rejecting the other stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't pay attention sometimes to things that are produced in mass like that. But, you know, life of an asshole, man. That's just what it is.
I guess that's what it is.
But all in all, I really liked this song.
Yeah, I do too.
I mean,
And
I like their
pains
style.
me to say that to an extent because from 2 points of view, the brutal, violent metalhead side of me is like, this is trash.
Not violent
And then
enough.
there's the other side of me that's like, why did I not listen to this? You narrow-minded idiot.
Yeah. You are a narrow-minded idiot.
I am.
But that's not what we're talking about right now, Richard. Maybe a little. But I like architects.
Architects.
Yeah, because there's multiple guys.
The plural occupation.
Plural occupation. But I think there's just one occupation of architect. And
So
there's
it's the-
many people that are architects.
Okay.
The occupation is occupied by many occupants.
Gotcha.
So, the fact that they're gonna that they have more, because I like the metalcore genre, I think, right? Don't
Yeah,
I?
you do.
So then, I'm excited to see what they do. That's a little less crowd pleaser-ish.
Yeah.
But you got to write these songs, man. You know, I don't want anybody to think we're ripping on them because I did like the song. I like the movement of it. I like the even though it stays on the one. I like music that stays in one spot for a long time because when you change, it creates this build-up when you stay on one thing for a while, and then when you do change, it's like, I don't know, it does this thing to you, you know, to get this sort of relief or release, maybe not relief, but so I was just kind of messing around saying the one thing, but yeah, I dug it. I'm excited to hear more about him. I mean, to know that this is their crowd pleaser, you gotta have crowd pleasers, man. Just for the sake of, I mean, it's a crowd pleaser. You want to please the crowd.
Right.
If you're in a band, you want as many people as you can get to come listen to your music.
Right.
I don't think you should write songs for that, but every now and then, somebody in the band's gonna go, can we just write one that we can all sing along to instead of all the crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, people say that to me over and over. But I would say, no. We will not write any crowd pleasers, and we will flip them off when we walk on stage. And we did. And now I'm sitting here with you, critiquing other bands. What? Morons.
What a life we live.
Morons. So, all in all, yeah, we're all filthy animals. I do like the lyrical content, though. I do that. That interests me. I think that's it. Whatever. Go ahead, dude. Do your thing. Pull the pin, Richard.
I'm gonna pull the pin, real quick.
dude.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We are Great Measures. My name is Richard. This is Judson. That was Animals by Architects.
That's in great measures.
Have a wonderful day, everybody.